They have some sort of stink or ass vapor. Hello and welcome to the contingency plan. This here is a wood stove, cast iron, that we picked up, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. It took 4 of us to load this into the back of my truck, put it on this pallet. And when I got here, it was on the back of that truck, and I had to get out of that truck. But I was just by myself. So I had to figure out a way to get that thing out of my truck and onto the deck without any help. Didn't have access to a forklift. So that's another story, but it actually went quicker and easier than I thought it would, which kind of surprised me. Here's the solar rack I'm working on. I'm at the stage now. I still have to go get the panels and the batteries in Arizona. But I need to get the shed done first, so I have a place to put the batteries and the controller and the inverter. So again, dug the hole, made the frame, poured the concrete, put the posts in, built. I mean, I don't have any help out here as far as manual labor really, so I just do all this stuff on my own and figure it out because it needs done. So over there this is a burn barrel. Over there in one of the sheds I have hay, and the mice or rats were getting to it. So I put down a glue trap. They work really well. This little fella had his last bit of hay. So, night Willard. Got to send a message to the other ones that that will not be tolerated. Can't make a video without doing a video on the puppies. I had to use this stainless steel bucket for their water because I had 2 bowls and they just kept flipping them, and then they'd wonder why they were so thirsty. So I was coming out here 3 times a day or so, come here buddy, and refilling their water bowl. So I'm hoping that bucket will be something that they won't be able to turn over as easily. But these guys are big, they're going to get huge, so their ability to flip that over is, I mean, they could do it now. Right? I know. Get back under your covering, you're hot. This is a electric chainsaw. There's various tools. This is what I came here for, and that is my gas-powered chainsaw. I'll have to deal with him later. Well, we'll just deal with him now. We're going in the burn barrel. Burn barrel. There's the glue trap that I used to catch him. Apparently it works on snakes too. Huh. Well, I don't want to catch a snake because I like the snakes we have here. So a lot of you are probably familiar with chainsaws. Some of you may not be. So I just set this on the ground, find a piece of wood. For those of you who don't currently own a chainsaw, I highly recommend it. It's like butter. You just grab the handles, you pick it up and carry the wood. So these are the side walls for the shed I'm making, and then I'll have to make the back wall today, and then I'll show you what I got to do with the back wall once it's put together. So due to the disaster that was the last shed, that's what's left of it, it was a nice day like this, calm, and then what they call, I think, a microburst, which is this high wind that it lasted 10 or 15 seconds. This shed was over here on these blocks, and I found it up here against the camper looking like that in a matter of 10 seconds. So now this shed, smaller shed, I'm going to put it under this pinon tree to offer a little bit of protection from the wind. But I dug these 4 spots here, but they're not going to be used. So I'm going to finish the rear wall today. I'm going to lay it down here so I know where the ends are, and then auger 2 holes, one on each side, one here, one on the other side, and then put these anchors in, screw them in a little ways, and then pour concrete and let these cure so that I've got an anchor on each side, and then I can run cable through that. And the shed has the shed's made to where you can put a cable through one side, it goes through the roof beam and then out the other side. So I'll be able to tie that down, and then I'm going to use 2x4s, 2x6s, whatever I got here. And the inside on the 4 corners, from the outside, I'm going to put wood screws into 2x4s just to give it more stability, because when the wind hits here, it's pretty vicious. It tore a bunch of panels off the neighbor's barn and kind of wrecked her barn door. So I went over there, I don't know, 3 weeks ago and repaired the barn for her, and in return she gave me 100 gallons of water. Oh, the gutter too, one of the gutters came off, I put that back on. She gave me 100 gallons of water, and what else did she give me? She gave me other stuff. Oh, there's these rolls of fencing in the back of my truck. She gave me these for changing a flat tire. They got a flat tire, so I went over there and changed their tire, and she gave me these 3 rolls of fencing. She's also given me some 80-pound bags of concrete mix, and oh, I'm chopping down her tree. They have a tree that was damaged. It's a really big tree. It's probably got about a 2.5-foot diameter on the trunk. So I'm in the process of taking that down for them, and then I can have all the wood. So I cut a couple of the branches off, and I've started a wood pile here from that tree that I'm cutting down. So it's a lot of barter, a lot of, help me with this and I'll give you this, which is kind of how a lot of stuff happens out here. Real quick, I was going to show you another. This is from the same thrift store where I got the chainsaw, and this is a 5,500 watt gas generator that pretty new. I don't think it has very many hours on it at all. So I fired this up, it works. That's another thing I had to get out of the vehicle by myself, but that's just the way it is. So basically with this, I just put that canvas tote down, and then I'll just toss the wood on it as I cut it. These are really handy. You can actually carry a lot of wood in them. The wood on the side of the shed here is for a wood stove, campfire. So that's it for now. Peace, God bless.